London's Ups and Downs. There were good times and bad times in the long story of London. 1348. A very bad illness hit the people of London. Half of all Londoners died. 1558 to 1603. Elizabeth I was Queen. At this time, in Elizabethan England, the country's capital city was rich and strong, with more and more people and more buildings. 1605. Guy Fawkes and his friends did not want James I to be king, so they tried to destroy the government building at Westminster. The government caught and killed them. Today, British people remember this day, November the 5th, with parties and fires in their gardens. 1649. War began in 1642. Oliver Cromwell and his followers won, and in 1649 they killed King Charles I. After the king lost his head, there was no king or queen from 1649 to 1660. 1660. When Oliver Cromwell died, there was a new king. Charles II was the son of Charles I. Londoners could dance and go to the theatre again. 1665 to 1666. Illness came to London again. At the end of 1665, 80,000 Londoners were dead. The king and many rich people left the city, so they did not die. 1666. A fire started on a hot September day in a shop near London Bridge. In 6 days, the Great Fire of London destroyed most of the old city. When it ended, 100,000 Londoners had no home. 1666. After the fire, the people of London started to build their city again. Christopher Wren, 1632 to 1723, built some of the city's most beautiful and famous buildings. St. Paul's Cathedral was one of his buildings. 1851. Queen Victoria was Queen from 1837 to 1901. The world changed in the 1800s, and Queen Victoria's London was the world's biggest, richest city. There were big new train stations, museums, and many other fine buildings. In 1851, there was a great show at Crystal Palace. It showed the best of British things. Queen Victoria and her husband Albert opened the show. They went 42 times. More than 6 million other people went too. 1941. World War II, 1939 to 1945, was a difficult time for London. The city lost many of its houses and famous buildings in the war. After the war, London had to start again. But the people of London were ready. In 1948, the Olympic Games came to the city. The Olympics are coming again in 2012. Today, London is changing. People are putting a lot of money into areas near the river. Old buildings are coming down or changing. There are new offices, shops, restaurants and flats.